Hi friends, welcome back to my channel SciTaker. Fine friends, I'm back with another interesting comparison between these two phones regarding the anti-benchmark test comparison between the iQOO 7 device versus iQOO 9 SE device. And in this video, there are a couple of things you should definitely remember. So first thing is that regarding the heating problem. So which phone will actually increase what kind of high temperatures and how much battery will decrease as well during this process of testing. The main reason we are not concentrating on the performance scores is because we do know the Snapdragon 888 processor will definitely have a lot of high performance results regarding the CPU and the GPU. So there's no point in kind of gathering the information regarding the scores, but try to focus on the heating problems, what's going on between these two phones exactly. Now I'm going to disable everything from the Wi-Fi and turn on the mobile aeroplane mode, as you can clearly see. And both phones are charged to complete 100% at this moment. Yes, fully charged and fully loaded. Let's see friends which phone will be having what kind of anti-benchmark score during this kind of comparison. So let's clear everything from the background. So all the apps are completely cleared from the background RAM management. So right now let me remove this cable. So both charging cables are completely removed at this moment. And now we're gonna observe exactly friends which will be having what kind of high temperatures. And during this process I'll try to do one thing. So which is I'll try to use the full brightness. Full brightness, the main reason is because we will be able to find out exactly which will be having higher temperatures and how much battery can decrease during this process of testing as well. These are the few things which I thought of doing in this kind of testing. Extreme testing, this is what I call. Right now, as you can see, when the test has been successfully started between these both phones, now we're going to find out exactly what will be the higher temperatures between these both phones. So with the full brightness I'm trying to use friends, so this is going to be really very interesting between these two devices regarding the brightness as well, how it will be there. Let me slightly decrease the volume. And let's check the temperatures, what's happening. So right now my room temperature is exactly 30 degrees Celsius. As you can see, 30 degrees. And phone temperatures 34.8 degrees Celsius, iQOO 9s SE, and 34.2 degrees Celsius. So both phones, you can see how the temperature is actually increasing at this moment. So 30 degrees. Let's see friends, how is the cooling system? So is the cooling system kind of really helpful or it's kind of really gimmick one? So these are the few things which we'll try to concentrate in this exact video while comparing between these both phones. So right now this kind of testing is going on friends between these both phones exactly, and you can see the temperatures with the full brightness mode 38.6 degrees Celsius and 36.2 degrees Celsius during the high temperatures 38.6 and 36.2. Definitely the Snapdragon 888 processor will be having slightly high temperatures. As I said, we're going to concentrate on the heating problem in this video exactly what's going on with the heating issues. So right now as you can see friends, the anti-benchmark percentage between these both phones exactly. So the thing is that the brightness in the iQOO 9 SE automatically got decreased. You can see clearly what's going on between these two phones. In the iQOO 7 it seems to be like very good, very high brightness levels, but in the iQOO 9 SE it's decreased. But I did keep in the full brightness mode. Full brightness mode it's on, but the brightness levels got decreased. Now it's kind of little bit, as you can see clearly. So you can clearly see what's happening here because you cannot see any kind of text, nothing here, but you can actually see the text in the iQOO 9 SE device. That means the brightness slightly kind of decrease because, as I said, with the high temperatures, the brightness also will decrease sometimes. That's the reason what's happening here. So I'll try to even measure using this brightness test meter what's going on between these two phones. You can see 273, that's it. That's not the case. In the iQOO 7 you can see 600, above 600. Try to observe in the iQOO 9 SE it's increasing, the brightness is increasing slowly, as you can see friends clearly. So it's slowly it's increasing in the iQOO 9 SE. With the live, you did see the live increase what's happening here. Now try to observe the brightness. Now you cannot see any text here. As you can see friends clearly, this is a live proof which I thought of just showing you what's going on. Yes, in the iQOO phones there is this kind of mechanism which is overheating prevention by decreasing the brightness. Brightness will automatically decrease if the temperature reaches above 40 degrees or maybe 41 degrees. In this case above 40 degrees, 41 is the highest. iQOO 7 did reach up to 38 degrees only. And the mechanism did not get activated in the iQOO 7 because it did remain below 40 degrees. So the mechanism did not get activated. In the iQOO 9 SE it got activated because it reached more than 40 degrees. So you did see that what's happening here, and I will be back with the end of the benchmark test results. We'll try to see exactly how much battery is draining and how much high temperature also we got to know. Right now, if you try to look at the battery percentage, is 99% and 96%. Already in the 96 in the iQOO 9 SE device. So now we are reaching to the end of the benchmark test results. Now we'll be able to find out exactly what's going on. And with the temperatures 39.8 degrees, 40 degrees still in the iQOO 9 SE, and iQOO 7 did reach up to 37 and 38 degrees Celsius. You can see difference between these both phones even in the temperatures. And this is a quick comparison, friends, and both phones are reaching the final stage of the benchmark as well. This is the final stage. We got about 8,40,000 in the iQOO 9 SE device. That's also not bad. That's really fantastic to see this kind of high scores in this device. And in the iQOO 7 device, we got about 7,13,000 as well. I'm trying to check the brightness, what's happening here. 700 and 538. You can see the brightness, what's happening here. With the full brightness, I did keep full brightness mode, but in the iQOO 7, it's of 720. The full brightness levels. You can see, friends, what's happening. So let me quickly compare the scores, what's going on between these two phones. Let me slightly decrease the brightness so you guys can actually see it properly. So without much kind of disturbance, let me slightly decrease. Yes. So friends, these are the scores which we got: 7,13,000 versus 8,40,000. As I said, the scores are definitely best will be there in the iQOO 9 SE. But try to look at the battery level dropped by 2% and battery level dropped by 5% in the iQOO 9 SE device during this time of comparison between these both phones side by side exactly. And CPU scores, you can see CPU 210 versus 188, 240 versus 326. Regarding the GPU scores also between these two phones. So friends, this is a quick comparison between these two devices regarding the benchmark test comparison. And in case if you have any other questions, let me know in the comment section below. And meanwhile, signing off until instead of more updates, and bye.